It must have a material legal significance.
It's a bit risky to do this, but I mean, what happens if you get caught doing this? The contract is not valid. So, me and my boyfriend, we are starting a game shop.
Ooh.
In the biggest mall in the area we live, and we got the contract. And we are so happy. But the only problem is, I mean, the landlord said he wanted personal guarantees from us. Mm-hmm. And now my boyfriend, he traveled away for like surfing camp. So I decided why not that I just fill in his name under his or something.
Hold up.
No, I mean,
so
it's more effective.
Correct. And sign for somebody else.
Well, yeah, I mean, no one will notice.
Did you ask him?
I know he wants to.
Did you ask him?
Yeah.
Okay. So
but I did not ask him.
You did not ask him. This sounds like forgery.
No.
That's a criminal offense.
What?
Yep. So let's break it down.
Yeah, we need help from a lawyer here because I don't want to be in trouble.
and this is such a good example because forgery might sound like this old crime where either you take dollar signs and you kind of iron them out and like try to pay with fake dollars, right? Or you take a Picasso and try to copy it and sell it, right? But it's so much more than that, and it happens in the real world, and we're all more exposed than we think. Both actually to committing it, but perhaps most of being subject to it.
Yeah. So what do you do in that situation? I mean, it is a crime. Mm-hmm. Is it common?
Yeah. So let's break it down what it is, because I'm not saying it's always. Sometimes in some jurisdictions, it's okay if I have your approval to sign with your name.
Yes.
Some types of documents. Mm. So you need to be mindful what jurisdictions, what laws do apply. Mm. But if we're going to look at the forgery, the crime, then we have three components that will be present. And number one will be either faking a document or altering an authentic document.
Okay.
So faking it, of course, obvious, well, that is right. Mm. You don't have the document, you fake it. And altering, it might be you want to change the date. You want to change some other detail.
Oh.
And number two will be the intent to deceive, to use that document for your gain of somebody else's losses. Mm. So you want to fool somebody. In this case, you wanted to fool the landlord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And number three is that the alteration or whatever, the action you did that made this document not false, being forged, it must have a material legal significance. Mm-hmm. So it can't just be social relevance or you changed some corner to black ink instead of blue ink or what have you. Mm. It needs to have legal impact in order for it to be forgery.
Okay.
So those three components you need to look at. Always.
Really important to know.
Really important to know.
Whew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit risky to do this, but I mean, what happens if you get caught doing this? The contract is not valid?
Well, that depends.
If you got caught or not?
No, that depends what the impact is and how you use that forged document, of course. Because it wouldn't be good if you could say, well, I can get out of the document, I committed a crime, and now I don't have to pay rent, right? That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
No. So it can be both a criminal offense, where you can get fines, so you can get a jail sentence, worst case. And it can be a civil offense, where you can be obliged to pay damages. You might be seen as in breach of contract, etc. So there are a vast number of things that could happen if you commit forgery, so stay clear. I mean, a typical example would perhaps be that let's say you have a startup and you just raised a round where the valuation was 10 million US dollars, and now you want to give me sweat equity, you want to sell shares to me, but you don't, and it's because I'm going to work in the company, but you do not want them to be ascribed the value that the shares had in the priced round. Mm-hmm. So we agree that we do the share purchase 2 years ago when the company was worth 0. and it had no external validation of its value. So what do, you sell, you put a date on the share purchase 2 years before that price round, so that you think that the tax authorities won't come and say that you need to pay income tax on that, because that's like paying a salary but in equity instead of in money. But then of course that's tax evasion.
You don't want to do that.
No, so that's forgery. But in other cases, that changing the date might not have a legal significance, just between you and I, and we agree that it was on Monday, not on Tuesday. So you need to be very mindful of the specific situation, the specific jurisdiction, and what material legal impact does it have? Or is it just social, or is it no material legal impact, point blank?
Wow.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And remember, this is not legal advice, it's knowledge sharing. And now in this episode, we talked about forgery.
Yep.
Which is really good to know when you're having a business.
And in particular, I mean, in startups, everything is speed, efficient, go, trust. Just stop and think.
Stop and think.
It's worth it.
And be mindful, as we always say.
And this episode is also powered by Gold Venture Investments.
Thank you so much. And until next time, just rock on with your businesses. And remember to watch our other episodes.
And let us know if you've been subject to forgery. If you've seen it happen, we would love to hear about it.
Yes, definitely. Tack så mycket.
Hej då!
Hej då!